gracious me!
What is going on, guys? TVM here. Welcome back to the Road to Glory. Yesterday's question was, should we stop doing Weekend League as frequently and maybe include some draft in there, do some squad battles, and basically not take a break completely, but just for the time being, until they either revamp it or maybe there's a... I say there's a good team of the week. You're not going to know if there's a good team of the week until it's too late. But for instance, this week, right, I've done team of the week predictions, and I can honestly say that there isn't really anyone, apart from Messi, there isn't really anyone else worth going into that much effort for over the weekend. You know, like you finish, say for instance, you finish Gold 1, Elite 3 or something, you've grinded that, and the best you can hope for is Messi, which is very unlikely. You know, some people will get it, of course they will, but this weekend I finished Silver 1 again. That's an auto qualification, it's the minimum. To be honest, I had the time this week to go for Gold 3, but I'd had enough, honestly. I'd stopped and I was happy that I stopped. Next week, I think I'm not gonna register until I'm not gonna decide whether I'm gonna register or not until Thursday. So Thursday evening, early hours of Friday morning before Weekend League actually starts. If I'm feeling it, I'll do it. If I'm not feeling it, I won't do it, but we'll do it the week after. I think maybe I'll have a week off every other week, just to see if doing the drafts and things are better. I'm not going to stop playing the game. In every episode there will still be content, whether it be draft gameplay or rivals gameplay or maybe a little bit of squad battles gameplay. I won't do too much. I played another game of squad battles last night. I did that off camera again. I know it's not the most exciting thing in the world to watch, so that's why I did it off camera. And I finished Silver 1. I needed to win one game. I did it just before. I literally 1 minute 47 seconds I had left. So we managed just to scrape Silver 1, which is what I wanted. I think Silver 1 is better than Gold 3 anyway, for squad battles, not for Weekend League. But yeah, as far as Weekend League is concerned, this week we'll have Silver 1 rewards and we'll have Rival rewards. I'm not actually sure if we've been relegated in Rivals, so we could actually end up with Division 6 Rival rewards. Like, I don't play anywhere near enough Rivals to worry about it, you know, to sort of to build up my division. But I think if we have a week off, we could actually spend the time getting ourselves up into Division 5 and maybe even Division 4 over time. I feel like I'm definitely good enough to be up in those sort of... Look at this for a goal. I mean, that is insane. That's a great goal. If I could do that every game, I'd be very happy. But I was playing a different style of FIFA yesterday. You may notice in the clips, it's not a case of trying to get the ball down to the wing. It's not going for a cross. It is, I mean, to a degree, I've been sort of kicking it up to myself and trying to score goals on the volley because I think that's very overpowered. But I've been trying a different style, and it's more passing. There's some skill moves going in there as well, some nice turns, some elasticos and things like that. And I feel like I don't know, it's more enjoyable to score goals doing that, even if it is sometimes a little bit harder. Concede 2 in about 4 minutes there in that game to lose the game 2-1. To be fair, the guy was knocking on the door most of the game. It says I've got most of the possession, but I wasn't going anywhere with it. The guy deserved to beat me. Hindsight's a wonderful thing, though. At the time, I was like, no, I deserve to win that game. How dare he beat me? Shot says, you're an OG if you've been here since TVM's FIFA 14 reviews. I would say you're even more of an OG if you've been here since the Ada McGeady 1 and up. The player reviews is something I started purely because I needed more views and I didn't know what to do. So I tried a load of different things, and player reviews were doing really well at the time. Not from anyone else. I'm just like I started. It was one of those things where I'll try it and I'll see what happens. I should have scored that. I should have lifted it instead of just shooting. But yeah, I used to do like series, Road to Glory style things, Road to 1 million. We did loads of things like that when I just traded. I wasn't playing any games, just traded, and you know they were doing relatively well. But over time, people lose interest. So when it comes to videos, I should have scored that. This game, by the way, as soon as I scored that, he left. I think he just quit the game. But it was 75 minutes of me trying to score. Like, that guy, he barely got anywhere near my goal. I was passing it very well. I had a couple of shots, a few of them where, you know, those really dodgy ones that you feel like should go in but didn't. Had a few of those moments, and then eventually we scored and he just quit straight away. But yeah, I was trying things like series. I make up my own series. You know, like these guys have got like Squad Builder Showdown and FIFA Bingo and stuff like that. Look at this for a goal. Bang. Well, I was doing things like that, but not with other people, just myself. Those style of things, you know, I was making my own sort of series. I didn't do Bingo or Showdown or anything, but doing my own style of series. But it's so difficult to get them off the ground. They work for, you know, Capgun Tom and such because they bring other YouTubers in. There are the other YouTubers share the content and it gets out that way. But yeah, it just wasn't working. So I tried a player review and it got a load of views that I just wasn't expecting. And then I did another one and another one. And then I had a break for no reason whatsoever. I did like 3 or 4 in a week. I did really well out of them. Got like 4 or 5 times my views. And then decided for some reason that I wasn't going to do that anymore because it was too difficult to do. Which was stupid. Because they're not difficult to do at all, really. They are quite straightforward. They just take time. And then I took a good sort of 6-7 months between, and then we went back to them, and that's where we've been. I've actually started pulling away from them ever so slightly recently. I've not done anywhere near as many this year as I did last year and the year before, and even the year before that, to be honest. But just trying to mix it up a little bit, trying to get sort of videos out there that don't just appeal to one set of people, and they might appeal to everyone who plays FIFA. As far as everyone in the comment section saying there's loads of mixed opinions. No, don't do it. I've already stopped playing foot like 2 weeks ago, and if you stop playing, who am I going to watch then? I wasn't going to stop playing. It would just be the weekend league. Now and again, we'd have a break. So, for instance, this weekend coming up now, I might not enter. You know, it depends how I feel. And in the week, if I don't enter this week, we'll do drafts all weekend. Still have loads of gameplay to go through and talk over. It'll be exactly the same, basically. It's just on Thursday, instead of having red player picks and 2 35Ks and a 50K or whatever the Silver 1 rewards are, it would be whatever we've built up through draft through the week, you know? So the only thing missing realistically will be the red player pick. We've only got 1 player pick this week. We've only ever got 1 player pick that was worth getting anyway. Well, I say that. We've had Mahrez, who's been decent for us. We had Cancelo, who I ended up giving up to an SBC anyway, so I'm not that concerned about missing out on the red player picks. I cruised in the end, in this session at least. Sunday evening is the best time to play games. The problem is, it's so time sort of sensitive because you need to finish the games by 7 AM. I don't want to stay up till 6, 7 AM playing FIFA. I want to have sort of done and edited, ready to be commentated the next day by about 4 AM. That was the plan. And I'd finished my games. I got to Silver 1. I really should have scored that. Got to Silver 1 by about 2 o'clock, but I still had to go and do a Goretzka review, and I had to edit everything as well, so I had a lot to do. That's why I decided to stop. Great football for here from Ibra. We're already 1-0 up. Kevin De Bruyne is in. He scores to make it 2, and that was the game that sealed Silver 1. I was very tempted to go for Gold 3. I don't regret not doing it, but I was tempted to. But I'm glad I didn't now, to be honest, because at time would have been a nightmare. Dominated that game from start to finish. Very happy about that. But like I said, I've had a really busy day today of like unexpected visits to vets and things like that. Yeah, again, I told you I'm not very well. But yeah, so unfortunately, it's just the way it was. But like I said, if I do decide from now on to go into Weekend League, it'll be Gold 3 minimum finish if I decide to do it. So especially if we have a week off, I'll try and juggle things around to have that 1 weekend dedicated to going for Weekend League, playing the full 30 and see where we end up. But we'll see where we are on Thursday. But for the time being, we have some squad battle rewards to open. Also have a quick look to see if EA have dropped anything. I don't imagine that they have done. You know, it's the squad battle rewards, they're nothing too crazy. They're just 2 15Ks, but you never know. What have we got then? I know we've got a new Carabao Man of the Match, but I'm guessing he's just in packs. Still got 5 days on those League 1 packs, which is awesome. Flashback Payet. We've still got to do marquee matchups, which I will do ready for tomorrow for sure. Haven't really had time to do it, unfortunately. And that's it. So we haven't had anything new unless they've dropped an icon. But I've not seen anyone mention anything on Twitter, so I doubt we would have had a new icon. Still got Ruud van Nistelrooy, and that's it. I tell you what, though, that Ruud van Nistelrooy is fantastic. If it was an icon, obviously, 80, 84, 85, 86... I would be very tempted to get that done. In fact, I would probably get it done. If it was 87 as well, maybe not. But, well, I'll tell you what, if they got rid of 87 and 88 and they just left it as it is, so 2 85s and 86, I'd still think that was that wasn't too bad, actually. I would maybe consider trying to do that, because you can quite easily rinse the, I would say, 83, 84 and 85 rated squads from doing the league upgrade packs, especially the French league upgrade packs. They just give out boards for days. But yeah, I think that's a little bit too much, asking for an 87 and an 88 on top of the icon. It's just ludicrous. This is something that triggers me, right? They've got a basic section here, which as soon as you complete that in the first day, let's be honest, the first day you load up your Ultimate Team, that tab is then useless. What that should be is, as soon as you complete it, it should disappear, because they're never going to replenish those. They're never going to replace them with new ones. They should get rid of that basic tab and either free up that tab for something else, or just get rid of it. The advanced is exactly the same. Very rarely will they introduce more advanced SBCs. I think we got it once. They did it. We did these at the beginning, and then they gave us some halfway through the life cycle of FIFA. I don't think we had that last year. We're not going to get it now, are we? They've taken too long. So again, these two tabs are just wasted. They should get rid of them and introduce something else, something different. But that's just something that, in passing comment, really, more than anything else. Anyway, nothing new to speak of then. Let's open or claim the squad battle rewards. As I said, silver one, very little in the way of effort. 7,000 coins, which nearly pays for an 81 plus pack, which is decent. 215Ks, which is nice, and a foot swap card. I don't know how many of those I have now. Not many, I'm sure, but Labyrinth, Seer, and Diplo squad. I mean, I'm not bothered by these squads at all. I mean, I literally think they go to a famous person and say, can we just put you in FIFA, please? And then they go, yeah, whatever. And then they literally just build a team and stick it on there and say, yeah, this is their team, when really they've got nothing to do with it at all. Plus, I play that on beginner anyway. What? Right, okay. Okay, nothing doing there. Let's move over and open these packs. I read somewhere, though, that I read somewhere a second ago that it was like closed or something. No, it says opens in 3 days. And it says register now. There you go. Well, I'm not going to register right now. I'm going to leave it a little while first. What division are we in? We are in Division 6. So rewards-wise, yeah, so looking back last week, 10,000 points is what we needed, but that was Division 5. This week, we're in Division 6, so we may need less, or we may need more. I don't know. But the packs aren't too bad, actually. 245Ks and 235Ks, I think. I looked yesterday. Yeah, no, they're 225Ks, but they're the crap ones, and then the 235K packs. So all we're missing out on, really, is the 50Ks, which have never given us anything anyway. If we manage to finish rank 1, which is unlikely but not impossible, we would get 225Ks, 235Ks, and 4 15Ks, which, depends. It depends on what we can do on this account. If I can make videos and review things on this account, then I will. If we can pack Ronaldo here, that would be sensational. No promo packs in the store, which is crazy. No walkout here. Not a board either, which, let's be honest, I was fully expecting. Luke Shaw. Don't want him anywhere near the club, do we? No, I'll stick him in there as well as all those non-rares. I will discard these, though. Just pick up the coins. Nice squad fitness. Need to replenish those. I've used quite a few of those, actually, over the weekend. I'm just so lazy. I've got loads of individual ones, but I'll use the squad fitness because it's just easier to do it. And in this pack, we get no walkout again, which is to be expected, but we do get a board, which is decent. French, right wing. It is, oh my god, that's actually pretty damn decent. 84 rated Dembele. Newly upgraded, of course. And that is for playing almost nothing of squad battles. And, it might not be worth anything, but hey, an 84 rated card out of a 15k pack is decent. Let's compare the price here. Not bad, not bad. Can we get about 8k for him? I'll just sell him. I'm not going to use him. Yeah, well, hang on. There's one there for 6. Well, he's going to sell straight away. So I'll list him for about 8k. Oh, too far. If I list him for about 8,000, there you go, 8.2, that'll do. That was the cheapest by about 1,000, apart from that 6,000 one, which will go straight away. That's not too bad. I'll take that. I'm happy with that. And we can get rid of those, get rid of this. That chem style's not worth anything anymore. It used to be for some reason back in the old FIFAs. 37,000 coins. Steven Gerrard hasn't sold. I've tried to sell him. See what his price is at the moment. Through the night, his price was around the 660. See, it's still around 690 is the cheapest. So if we put him up for 3 hours at 6... I'll put him up for 665 and then just list him and see if he sells. Have I used any of these recently? No. So if he sells, that will pay for a few draft entries. We'll be able to do a few more upgrades. I will then go and put... I'll tell you what, though. I don't know what I'm going to do because I said, I'll put Nakata into Nedved. I've actually been using Nakata instead of Gerrard. And my team works a little bit better because it's a bit quicker. Fabinho is my main CDM, and that works tremendously. But Nakata just adds a little bit more pace because if you look at his in-game stats, obviously 87 acceleration, 84 sprint speed, but he's just got the reactions and the ball control, the dribbling, the passing. Everything about him is snappy. You know, he's on the ball straight away and he can move very, very quickly and he's very agile, and I like that. So I don't know what to do, actually. I may end up putting Desai into that SBC to get Nedved. I'll tell you what, though. I wish I'd had enough to do another base icon SBC. Either, you know, if I could have got someone like Ronaldinho or something, that would have been sensational. But it would have been really good just to get another, like a stinker, really. Someone like Puyol or whatever, so that we could have used that to get Nedved instead of having to use one of these 4, because I actually like all 4 of these icons. Nakata I purely did for SBC fodder, but he's actually working quite well in that team. And I like Desai a little bit as well, actually. I've used him, he's my main centre-back now, because I can't put Skriniar there. It doesn't fit chem-wise because of Alisson. Oh, we've got dilemmas. Don't really know what to do there. But we've got time. I don't think the Nedved SBC... Oh, hello, we've sold something here. Oh, is it Gerrard? Has Gerrard gone? No, he hasn't. Dembele sold for 8,200. That's not too bad. Up to 45k. That's quite a few... Oh, up, just rocked the boat. That's 3 drafts, isn't it? So, 3 drafts. I would do one now, but we'll probably take too long. That's going to save that for tomorrow's video. We'll do drafts tomorrow. We'll do marquee matchups tomorrow. And may or may not open the packs or just save them all till Thursday and have a mega pack opening Thursday. And then we'll probably play a live game on Wednesday for the to try and boost our rivals, because I'm going to need to play a bit of rivals to stay rank 2, but I would actually like to get to rank 1 if possible, but we'll have to wait and see. That's going to do it for today, though. Not an awful lot to speak of. Nothing dropped by EA. I guess they're probably gearing up for the next big promo. But if you have enjoyed this episode of The Road to Glory, do me a favour and smack that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. And until the next time, goodbye.